Hi guys. So today is a little public announcement for y'all. Warning towards Walmart. That began to tea we all love to shop at, including me. So here's the thing. Here's what happened. So I suggest very strongly that if you guys want to buy any gold jewelry from Walmart, that you take extreme caution, like severe caution. Here's why. So I was there about a month ago and I bought two necklaces. One was a silver necklace for my honey boo, okay, because he don't wear gold. And the other chain that I bought was a gold chain. Now this shit was supposed to be real solid gold and all that shit. The tag said, 10 carat, whatever, blah blah blah. The price tag sure as hell was that of a real expensive gold necklace. So, I went to the jewelry counter, looked at the shit, put it on the glass counter, looked at it, etc., etc. And then the lady that was helping me, the way they do it is they take the jewelry from the counter and they bring it up to the customer service because they want nobody stealing that damn shit because people steal. So that's fine. I went and got a couple more things in the store and I went to the checkout and I was waiting and waiting. I'm like, well, where's the hell is this lady with my jewelry? What the freak? So the store manager, I didn't know she was the manager at the time. She brought the necklaces to me and she's like, here you go. I paid for them. Everything was so wonderful. I'm like, yay, riding off into the wind. I was excited. I get home and I put my sterling silver jewelry necklace for my hubby away, and then I put the gold one on myself. So here I am going to the gym every other day, literally for 2 weeks, and then I start to notice that this shit was turning silver, and I'm like, what the WTF? I have lots of gold. Everything I wear is gold, honey. Okay, why is this shit turning silver? So I looked at the tag again. I'm like, okay, well, something doesn't add up here. I took a magnet because I know how to test if it's real gold. That shit was magnetic. I'm like, yo, this is not cool. After work, I went to my pawn store and I have connections there, honey. And I had my friend test it. I'm like, can you test this shit? Tell me if it's real. He comes back. He's like, this shit's not real. I'm like, what the WTF? This was a lot of money. My money that I work hard for. So I took the necklace along with the tag and the receipt. My dudes, save all your receipts, especially if you're buying jewelry from Walmart. Okay, so I took my stuff to Walmart and I proceeded to go to the customer service area where you can return your stuff if you're not happy. So I went to this dude with purple freaking hair. He looked like Barney, but I was like, oh, I like your hair, blah blah blah, trying to make a little small talk. And he's like, is there a reason why you're returning this necklace? And I said, well, because that's not real gold. You guys sold me something that's not it. And he's like, well, this is not the item we sold you because gold doesn't turn. And I'm like, no shit. And I had my rings and stuff on. I'm like, no shit, I wear everything that I wear is gold. So mind you, there was a huge line behind me. I'm about getting irritated because he's like arguing with me like I'm trying to rob Walmart. And here I had the receipt and everything and the item in question that they sold me. He's like, this is not the item. We can't refund this. And I said, excuse me? Yes, this is the item. The tag was attached to it. This is what you guys sold me. And it was not cheap. He's like, we cannot refund this to you. We'll refund you the sterling silver one you bought. I said, but I didn't bring that one. That one's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. This is the one that tarnished and turned weird fucking colors. I want my money back. You guys are robbing me. I don't come here to rob you. I work hard for my money. And I had just come from work. I was about to turn around and tell everybody in that damn line, do not buy anything from here because they'll sell you something at a high price. And if you try to bring it back because it's broken or some other shit like what happened to mine, it tarnished, it turned color, which is not supposed to because pure gold does not freaking do that. They're going to give you a hard time. I was prepared to call 911. I was prepared to call, I don't know, the Pope. I was prepared. So he kept saying, well, we can't, this is not the same item. And I said, how is it my fault that the tag that was attached to this chain was not accurate? I don't work back there. I don't attach these to your chains. Why do you guys have the non-real jewelry mixed with the real jewelry? That shit pissed me off. I was so angry. And I said, can I talk to your manager? So he's like, well, I am the manager. So he kept telling me, like, this is not the item we gave you. I'm like, are you telling me that I went home and brought some shitty ass necklace from my house and try to bring it back to you to return it to get money for it? Like, what kind of person do you think I am? I don't rob anybody. I said, let me talk to your higher up. So then he called his manager. Meanwhile, I'm over there looking at my phone for the CEO of Walmart. If there's one thing I learned from my kid's father, you go to the higher ups, honey. Always, always, always. Make a scene if you have to, but when it comes to your money, don't let anybody rob you. Anyways, here comes the other higher up manager, and she comes to me, and she luckily remembered me, okay, from 2 weeks prior when I bought the two necklaces. And she too proceeded to tell me, well, this is not the same necklace, da 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 da. And I said, you know something? Go look at the cameras. Go and look at the cameras, because you're going to see me put that shit on the counter. You're going to see me looking at it, examining it, looking at it, and to make sure that it's what I'm getting. So here she went. She was gone for like 15 minutes. Meanwhile, I was on the phone with freaking trying to get a hold of a CEO of Walmart to complain to them, tell them that you guys are robbing me. I came to simply return an item that was not the same item they sold me and get my money back, and they refused. So anyways, fast forward, she comes out, after looking at the footage, because she looked at my receipt to see when I came to the store, and she saw, so she looked at the footage on the camera, and she said to me, yeah, it looks like that's the necklace. We just had to make sure because it was such an expensive item. And I said, exactly. Thank you very much for looking at the footage so you can see that I'm not trying to rob you guys. That is the chain that you guys sold that was attached to the label. And she's like, well, we don't tag those. I'm like, well, whoever tagged it tagged the wrong thing. That should have been labeled as stainless steel, with a freaking coating of gold, electroplated gold or whatever. So she had to go back to the other lower end manager and tell him basically, while I was sitting there looking at both of them, yeah, this is the gold necklace. Give her the refund back. So bro had to give me my money back. How do you like me now? He did not even so much say, I'm so sorry, please come again. Nothing like that. I took my freaking refund and I'm like, adios. And he was asking me if I wanted a gift card. I'm like, bro, hey, Barney, the dinosaur, I don't want a freaking gift card. I want my money back at this point because you all pissed me off. So, yeah. So I left there getting what I wanted. But it's just the principle of the thing is that you should not let anybody rob you like that. Because I was very angry at the fact that I bought an item from them. And when I tried to return it, they tried to tell me that I was bringing something else back. It wasn't until I told them, go check the camera footage, lady. Go check the cameras and you will see that's the same shit you guys sold me. And now you're trying to tell me you don't want to give me my money back. So, moral of the story, you guys, if you're going to go buy jewelry from Walmart, look at the freaking clasp too, because that was the other thing. The clasp on that chain said 14 karat, but the label said 10 karat Italian gold. And I was like, something doesn't freaking add up here. Something is amiss. And especially when it turned colors after, numerous weeks of wearing it. Thank God I brought it back within the 30-day, warranty thing. Because if I had waited an extra week, I would have been SOL, guys. Shit out of luck. So, yeah. That was a very good lesson for myself that I learned. So, I will never be buying gold jewelry from Walmart. Just because it's shady as shit. Buy your stuff from pawn stores. That's where I get all my stuff. Pawn stores. You know why? Because people invest in expensive jewelry. And then when the shit hits the fan and they need the cash, quick turnaround, they go and sell it to the pawn store. And sometimes if you know the people, you can get a really good deal. So, and yeah, but other than that, do not buy freaking gold from Walmart. What a rip. Walmart. So disappointed. So disappointed. But thank God I got my money back, right? Yay. Yeah. Thought of the day today.